This video will be about how to identify parental advisory stickers by artwork and graphic design. For instance, if you bought an album that was designed by Nonstop Graphics, or if you purchased an album that was distributed by BCD Manufacturing Inc., or if you purchased a music product that was manufactured by disc makers from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yes, that's what this video will be about. This video is going to be a guide to parental advisory stickers by artwork and graphic design by various graphic design artists as well. This video will be helpful to music collectors, new and old alike. Now let's get started into this video. If you see this parental advisory sticker in this graphic design and format, you bought a album from BCD Manufacturing, for which it was distributed from. If you see this version of the parental advisory sticker, this one came from the Beltway 8 Records collection. Now this parental advisory sticker actually came from Blackat Productions in Houston, Texas. No, this is not a pen and pixel styled parental advisory sticker, as many people believe it is. No, that is a misconception. You see, Clyde Basil owns Blackat Productions, and he's been in the game since 1998. Now this parental advisory sticker is a newer sticker from the Blackat Productions label and design firm that you will see on the newer albums design artworks and graphic design for, along with their covers. Now, if you purchased an album that has this military stencil font typeface, then this album was likely manufactured by disc makers from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yes, that's where these came from. And no, these aren't bootleg labels or stickers. This black and white stencil font typeface styled font came from a lot of the 1990s albums that were manufactured by disc makers back in that decade. This parental advisory label was mostly found on CD and cassette formats for music, although these stickers have been included on vinyl albums as well. If you see this format of the parental advisory sticker and from this graphic design, you probably purchased an album that was distributed or from Black Market Records and or from Me and Mine Entertainment out of California. Yes, both those labels I mentioned are from California. If you see a parental advisory sticker that has three colored squares which are green, white, and red, then you probably purchased an album that came from Familia Records out of San Diego. Familia Records is the record label that is responsible for the Latin rap artists such as Mr. Lil One, Lil Sicko, Lil Rob, Mr. Shadow. If you see this version of the parental advisory sticker, then an album that you have that has the sticker is most likely been distributed from Midwest Records from 1991 to 1996. That's when this label started appearing on Midwest Records products that were distributed by the label. Now, if you see this version of the parental advisory sticker on any Midwest Records products or products that were distributed by the label, then you probably purchased an album that was released from the time period of 1995 to 1997, within that time span. Now, this version of the parental advisory sticker from Midwest Records came in 1998. You see, it changed from parental advisory explicit lyrics to parental advisory explicit content. That's what changed. Now, this parental advisory sticker was designed by the Nonstop Graphics company in the early 2000s, specifically around 2001. Now, if you see this version of the parental advisory explicit content sticker, then this version was designed by Blackat Records, and it was first seen on the Scarface My Balls My Word album from 2002. If you purchased an album that has this version of the parental advisory sticker, then it was designed by Tosin of Tosin Designs. Yes, that's where that graphic design came from. This parental advisory sticker was also designed by Tosin from Tosin Designs as well. This parental advisory sticker was designed by the famous pen and pixel graphic design firm back in the 90s, specifically around 1992. as you see on the Terrorist album. If you purchased that, you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you saw this version of the Parental Advisory sticker that was designed by Pen and Pixel, then you probably purchased an album that was released in the mid 90s, specifically around 1994 to 1996, in that time period. This Parental Advisory sticker was designed by DJ Double R of Finger Made Productions from San Antonio, Texas. That's where this Parental Advisory sticker came from.